For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Straight to the air they go. Bails out of the pocket quick. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
Escapes the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll be met into the line to limit the game to a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, strike.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Shotgun now on third down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 13. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And dose of the hurry up here.
And the Saints.
Running back motions right. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. You started the string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on third down. They're going to try and throw it here. Buys time, rolling right. The third down throw falls incomplete.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Let's go.
Now Milton to throw. And screen here to Blue. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On the set.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready. Liking 18.
Milton. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Tiger, not go.
Who gets the handoff? Rolling into enemy territory. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Here's Milton, first and 10. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quincy Riley picks it.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Offensive line fast.
At the 30-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
The Saints take over.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 8.
Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the
Let's go now.
28-yard line.
Give, it's Blue. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Milton now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a gain
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Get up. Liking 18. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again.
Okay, ready?
But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll start the drive with Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now a give left side. Shoves him off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. A handoff for Mixon, running right. He's still going at the 30. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
All set now. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Viking 18. What's the key? Hawk 70.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set up. Viking 18. Go.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He rolls to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And our last play of the half is going to be a touchdown. He takes the kick back. No flags down. That's going to count. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Turpin with a return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Ready.
He's got it on the bootleg. This is caught by Blue. It's a small gain up to the 38. Jonas Sankarian from the secondary making that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 19, start.
Milton back to throw. That one's caught by Mooney. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now. Ready,
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get it. Bravo 80. Steady.
Throwing now, Milton. That one's complete, right side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Working now from the gun. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now it's Blue. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Eagles. 60.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's going to throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 3rd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. And he's caught. He's got ground. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Low fine in his back. Mixon. Short pickup to their own 31. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Still sticking with the passing game. And then off here to Mixon. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in, not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Saints first down. A pickup of 2 yards.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. Face inside the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. And we just see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Dump off, caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Third down, Mixon gets it. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter. Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Reed now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
On the jump. Get it.
He's back to throw. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now Blue. Get some space around midfield. He takes it down to the 33.